What is up, everybody? Yes, welcome back, everybody. We are back. Mr. Benjamin Button's back from his COVID spell.
Yep, back to 100%.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I'm still trying to milk it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was a little sick, but it was kind of nice being chilled for a while there.
No, absolutely.
You've definitely got to do it. Yes, so this week we are talking about, obviously, the Mary Celeste we'll get onto in shortly. Quick bit of news. Obviously, Nick isn't on at the moment. So Nick is obviously very busy with the Things Network, and he's just dedicating all of his time to that, so he won't be permanently on the show anymore. He will pop up, hopefully, every now and then as a special guest, but for now, he's not going to be a permanent co-host anymore. But we wish him the best of luck. Absolutely. And I'm sure we're going to see him around a lot more. So,
yes.
Was that just going on? Or was that just me?
Hasn't gone off yet.
No. So yeah, obviously we've got the mail meter going again. Hopefully we get some more good stuff tonight. Kerry, it usually responds to you, doesn't it? So.
Hello, ghosts.
Yeah. Is that what it said? I would shit myself.
Thank you, Drew, for sharing our video.
Yes, thank you, guys. Yeah. Also, we can't see the Facebook messages for some reason still. This is a StreamYard problem. We can only see YouTube comments. So apologies if we miss your comments.
Oh, yeah.
It's really annoying. I don't know why.
Thanks for plugging, Jeff.
But yeah, so this week, obviously, we dedicate the show every week. And this week is obviously dedicated to Adam's brothers, Rob, Jeff, and Matt, because you guys are always there in the chat. You're always commenting. You're like every single show. And we just want to show our appreciation to you guys by dedicating the show to you.
That's very sweet of you guys. They're good. They're some pretty rad dudes. That's very nice of you.
It's fine. We really appreciate it, honestly, like seeing you guys every week. Like to take time out of your day to come and watch the show. It's awesome. So,
yeah, it's different when you have to see them every day. No, but I'm just kidding. But no, they're great guys. That was really awesome. But yeah, speaking of which, like shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Chantel's there. I see Danny's there. T's there. Tui's there. Ed's there. See the usual. I love this. I love seeing the same people. So super shout out to everybody in the chat. Love to everybody.
Definitely. And guys, if you've got any like ideas of what shows you want to see, just let us know, because this is my man Jay. He's not in the chat at the moment, but he was the other week. He wanted to do a Mary Celeste show. Hopefully he comes on to see it, because
right.
Do you know what I mean? Like I've just done a show that he's not going to watch. He might
like
actually be
Marty
working
with UFO show that he wanted, and he never turned up for his own
yeah, he might actually be working, but if he is, so be it. But yeah, so if you've got any ideas, then
thank you, Chantel.
Yeah, but yeah, before we get going, I don't know if you guys have had anything going, obviously, apart from Thanksgiving. So you guys had a good time. Obviously, we saw it, but you definitely that's something I need to ask you, Marty. So you do lasagna on Christmas Day?
Yeah, we used to do turkey on Thanksgiving. We would do like a ham or something like that on Christmas.
Yeah.
But we spend a lot of time in the kitchen on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And with the kids, it's like, I can make the lasagna the night before, literally just put the oven on 200 degrees Fahrenheit, throw it in, and just let it heat up for a couple hours. And we don't literally spend any time in the kitchen other than to go in and get our plate of food. We just spend the whole day with the family versus, We started doing that about 2 years ago.
I've never heard of, like, if I said, like, someone said, like, what you have a Christmas dinner? Lasagna.
It's not typical.
Yeah.
No, but I love that, because I'll tell you what, a lot of the places, a lot of families have the typical like ham or turkey or roast for Christmas. I love the dudes that go out of the box. It's like, dude, we're doing tacos or lasagna or something unconventional. It's like, be the trout that swims against the salmon that swims against the stream, whatever that stupid fish is that jumps up.
I like duck. Salmon.
Salmon, thank you. Yes, I don't know things. Tuna would have corrected me on that, but Tuna's swimming in other channels, I think, right now.
It is a good show, though. I mean, like, it's true.
We're not doing lasagna.
It's a huge time saver for us because we got the 4 kids.
Yeah.
And, it's just for them just to get up, we do a breakfast or whatever, and then we chill out for a couple hours, throw the lasagna in the oven.
Little mimosas.
Yep.
I like a prawn
And then
cocktail.
sit down, have a nice dinner, and then play that stupid game you saw us playing last night. So
That's fun though, and I like that.
That
I
was fun.
love
No,
I
it
love
was fun.
traditions. I love
Yeah.
traditions
Yeah,
like that, and that's
that
a
was
fun one.
Yeah, definitely. You got to keep it. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Obviously, we don't do it over here, but all you guys, Mary, I hope you had a good time anyway.
Did you eat your cranberries?
Nope.
I don't like cranberry sauce.
What?
I never did. Never did.
You'll eat cranberry sauce, but you won't eat American jelly. It's
I don't
the
eat
same
either. No,
thing.
I don't like either one.
There's a massive difference between
Oh, there's a massive difference between
cranberry sauce and American
jelly.
jelly.
Okay, how do you guys have your cranberry sauce? Is it like in a can? So you literally
No.
It's in a
you
jar.
dump it out
No,
of the can,
theirs
it's
is
still in
like-
the
no,
shape of
theirs-
the can.
No,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be solid. It should.
Oh yeah.
Like
It should be
a
jiggling
sauce.
about in a sauce with proper
It should be a
cranberries.
sauce. Like
No,
it
there's
should be-
well, you can get that, but the ones that you see on Thanksgiving tables a lot of time, it's in a can.
Yeah, they still have the ridges around like
Yeah,
the side
they
where
got
like
the
the
cameras
can
on
it
it.
molds to the can. Yeah, it's
Oh
like
my
it comes out like
no actual cranberries in it.
That's where it deserves to be.
It's
Isn't it?
literally
Oh
the
my
jelly.
God.
That's it.
yeah.
No, we have
Yeah,
we have proper jars with cranberries. And
Yeah,
there's
we have
sauce.
real food.
Oh no, we're disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, you got to remember, it's the time saver. Dump it on the plate and you
Mhm.
hack it up with a
It's
butter
like you're
knife.
eating baby, it's like you're
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
constant baby food, even when you're adult.
Yeah.
Baby food.
It's like eating cranberry flavored Jello.
Yuck! I don't like Jello. Either. Not even Jello shots. That's just a horrible,
Talking about
horrible
jam
comment.
when they say
Yeah.
jello. Are they talking about
Yeah.
jam?
So when we say jam,
You mean Jello?
Nice. Not anymore, Chantel. She
Oh,
did.
jam, you guys, it's you. What do you put jam on? You put it on bread, right? Like toast.
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 Yeah.
So, but what we over here, we have jam and we have jelly. They're kind of the same thing, I
Don't
think.
you have? Oh, what is it? They have.
We're going down a whole different shot.
I want to hear Amy's question though. I want to know what this is. I'm very curious now. I want to go. But Amy, finish what you were saying. Do we have what?
It's like they have different names for obviously. They'll have jam, but they
Yeah.
won't call it jam.
Yeah.
It'll be like
Yeah. So if you see it sitting on the shelf, you have preserves.
Jelly, jam, and preserves. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and they're all right next to each other,
That's,
so
that's
you
what
can
I'm thinking of,
choose
yeah.
the one you want.
There's one we'll have to do it on your show at some point. But I don't know. I think I sent you guys it where Michael Max did that sketch where he's on about like your like language and stuff, like how you're so literal, so that you don't get confused.
Oh yeah,
it's
with
funny.
other stuff. Yeah. Well, it's just simpler.
It's
Not some
fucking
things, I
brilliant.
guess.
I saw
We've got to do it sometime.
the Vegemite, which is Marmite.
My buddy Brody, who I work with, loves Marmite. Loves
Oh,
Marmite,
you
and I'm like,
Marmite.
Well-
So maybe go and get it.
well, come to find out. Hold on, and I saved this just real quick, and we can start
Kerry.
talking about the actual topic at hand. But so my buddy Brody, because his father was in the military, so he lived in Prickwillow in Cambridgeshire, then Stanton Village in Bury St. Edmunds, then Thetford in Suffolk. I don't know. Did I say that all wrong? Because Prickwillow sounded pretty
nearly
It sounded bad.
Cambridgeshire.
Cambridgeshire,
Sure.
Sheer.
Don't
Cambridgeshire. You're not hobbits. You're not hobbits over there.
Don't emphasize and just go sure.
Sure.
Cambridgeshire.
Sure. All right. Well, so there you have it. And
What
I
did you
don't,
say Suffolk again?
Suffolk.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, but doesn't it end with an X?
No, SUFFOLK. It's like
Or no, it's
Suffolk,
Sussex.
New Jersey.
Isn't that where
Sussex.
Kerry
Yeah,
is? That's where
Sussex
you live.
is. I don't know. Let's just dox everybody on the show.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the Mary Celeste, you say?
Go down a rabbit hole again.
Good lord.
There's nothing to do about the Mary Celeste. We're just talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about food and stuff. These guys don't even celebrate. So it's Amy does. Amy does at their school because they're
Yeah,
cool.
you do.
They celebrate everybody. So yeah.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we celebrate all different kinds of celebrations across the world. It's part of our curriculum.
Yeah. You'll be all inclusive, aren't you?
Yeah, we have to think about like all different celebrations.
So that keeps passion.
Jeff really likes our candles.
Thank you very much. They are 100% real.
Don't burn
That's why they
yourself.
never go down. If they all of a sudden just go out, it's the ghosts just put them out. Like,
Oh boy.
Where were we? Anyway,
There's
I
Celeste.
completely forgot what we were talking about.
Ghost ship.
So yeah, we're going to talk about this week the Mary Celeste. So if you guys or anybody that doesn't know, so the Mary Celeste was a American merchant ship that was found adrift in the Atlantic in off the Azores in 1872. There was no crew on board, and the crew have never ever been found to this day.
Stuff was untouched. Their personal belongings, like untouched.
Literally.
Like there was no trace of them.
There was even on the table, like in the captain's cabin, there was his food and a cup of coffee still sat there, as if he just vanished. Which is
Yeah.
Novel. Where they
Did they say how many people were in the crew?
Everything.
People in the crew. It does say. Bear with me because I haven't researched again. Well, I have been at work since 4 this morning. So
Make it
That's
up.
true.
Make it up.
Why should it be weird then? People like abandon their
Take a shot in the dark.
Yeah, like,
A shot. Hey.
Shot in the dark. Done.
One girl says 10 people. It's like the questions.
Santel says 10 people.
I'm going 54.
Yeah.
What are you having?
I'm not sure. Let me just bear with me. I do know. I did have a book with all this in that I was trying to find, because we packed everything away to move. I can't find it. I'm not lying. Give me a minute. I will find it.
Hey,
no.
Google.
5,000 years later.
How many?
It's the end
Oh
of the show
my
now.
god.
How?
Hey, there we go.
There's 10 people. We got Chantel says 10 people. We're gonna go with 10 people.
Yes, 10 people. 10 people.
Thank you, Chantel, for doing our job for
I
us.
thought she was like joking around. I thought she was just taking a guess.
No, she's doing our job for us.
So I
Thank you.
told her.
So yeah, there's 10 people. Anyway.
You're losing
So-
your touch, Kerry. You should have known
Which-
that.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean-
we're 54.
Yeah, she got 54. She was well out. We've got to let her off though, because she's not very well at the moment, so
Yeah.
she's not like honed in.
No.
But yeah, so 10 people were on board. I'll give you an image of the ship. There's very few images. This one might be a bit small, but
That's
I will
what she said.
show you. Oh, it's not too bad. So that is the Mary Celeste as it was. I believe it's sunk now, and I think
Yeah.
it did sink, didn't it?
Yeah. It got wrecked in where was it? It was because it was like it went through a couple of different owners after it was found. And then it was finally wrecked and I think salvaged as well at Gibraltar. Gibraltar. Yeah, that was like 1872 salvage court hearings. Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah.
When was that
That's a
accident?
shame, isn't it? It went through all that and then it's.
It's been through a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It launched in 1861.
Yeah, that's
18th
when
of May.
that's when it launched.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they have any like anybody did like a recreation of the boat, like took the specs of the boat and pictures, whatever pictures you can find, and actually remade it for like a
That would be neat.
like an attraction
cool, yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
Found.
You guys are getting me with these fucking questions, aren't you? Jesus, you really.
What was the question this
That's the
time?
question. Don't yell at me.
When was it found?
That's when was it found?
Already worked
You
out
have to
what-
like send me a private message so I can like get it ready for when you ask it in
2
the
weeks
chat,
before.
so I look like I know what I'm on about.
When you mean when it was found when there was nobody in it? I'm assuming when it was found derelict.
1872.
Yeah.
It was found in 1872.
Wednesday, December 4th. Oh no. That's
Yeah.
for the other one.
And it
I
was
had too
actually-
many numbers here.
It was deliberately wrecked by a captain in 1885.
Yeah, trying to get over on the insurance. Yeah.
Yeah, for an
Chantel
insurance
said
fraud.
that only one lifeboat was used and the rope was cut and not untied.
Yeah. So there's a lot of theories behind this. There's 5 general theories about what actually happened. The first one was a crazed mutiny. It says initial checks of the ship found strange marks that may have been caused by an axe, along with traces of what seemed to be blood. The Attorney General leading the inquiry fixated on the idea that members of the crew had got violently drunk on the ship's cargo of alcohol. That's what she was carrying.
Yeah, it was denatured alcohol, yeah.
And they massacred everyone else on board before departing on the ship's sole lifeboat, except it was later revealed the bloodstains were not bloodstains, but were due to natural wear and tear. And the alcohol was industrial grade stuff that wasn't fit for drinking, so you couldn't physically drink it. It would have killed you.
Right.
I still would have given it a go.
And it says, why on earth would the homicidal sailors then depart the ship and just leave like on a little lifeboat in the middle of the ocean? Why would you leave a perfectly good ship? You wouldn't. Which doesn't make any sense.
But mutiny back then was common anyway.
Yeah, but you mutiny to capture the ship. Then why would you then bugger off and leave it?
The big things that they would always have on the ships is alcohol, silk, coins.
That's very true.
Yeah. But like, since she was completely seaworthy, when they found her, there was nothing wrong with her.
Yeah.
See, the one thing I was thinking when I was reading some of this stuff is like, something like a pirate ship rolled up on it and they came in and they took the crew as like slaves or whatever, you know what I mean? Because you're only talking 10 people. If you got 30 people on a bigger boat, it wouldn't be that hard to take the entire crew. But if that's the case, if they were pirates, why didn't they plunder the entire boat? Why didn't they take the alcohol and anything that was left on it and all that stuff? Yeah.
None of the alcohol was touched. And plus, like, there was no signs of a struggle on the ship. Like, there's no sign of, like, a fight or anything. It was just literally, like we were just saying, like, at his desk, there was a full meal just sat there, like, as if it had just been left. There was no, like, rushing or anything. It's so weird.
Maybe they saw the big octopus.
I'm with Rob.
You're skipping.
I'm sorry.
It was definitely
aliens, yeah.
I was going to say zombie alien dogs.
Now we're definitely go down from Rigging Rebels. Chantel's in Cape Town, the townships, they make wine from methylated spirits.
It was
just
the Loch Ness Monster.
So we were drunk here.
Nessie was on vacation.
Welcome, Rob Brock. Good to see you, buddy. Bear with us tonight. We haven't researched.
No, you mean bear with Tom because there's a research.
Yeah, there we go. Blame Tom.
All right. So,
hey, Marty, the spotlight's off of you this week, buddy.
So we are all co-hosts.
Yeah, but you are the main co-host. Oh,
I'm the main
you're
co-host.
The host.
It's all your fault, Tom.
Amy's
I'm
the
meant
host.
to ask you questions. You're meant to answer them.
Amy's the true host. You're her sidekick co-host.
Yeah.
And we're just along for the ride.
Yeah, we are just along for the ride of the entertainment, yes.
I'm the puppet master.
I'm the puppet master.
I'm the puppet master.
You're the puppet.
No.
Oh.
Well,
you were gonna die.
great show this week, guys.
Yeah, great show.
How long we lasted? 18 minutes.
We did. Yeah, and 10 of those were spent talking about Thanksgiving.
Oh my freaking god.
No wonder you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving. You can't even be nice to each other.
No, that sounds like a typical traditional American Thanksgiving there. Nobody getting along.
Yeah, pretty much. Pirates of the Haunted Ship, Disney Technology. Yeah, very true. There is actually a film on the Mary Celeste, I'm sure. It's called The Ghost Ship. There's been books and all sorts of recreations.
Yeah, there's been radio programs and other shows and things that have been about... and I don't know if the movie Ghost Ship, I mean, I guess it could have been based on the Mary Celeste. Yeah, that was a good movie. I'm not going to lie. Ghost Ship was a good movie.
That little girl.
There's been a few.
Super creepy little girl. Yeah, those are always great.
It's the classic thing, though, isn't it? Like the ghost ship when the crew mysteriously disappear and never seen again.
And the group slices their head off.
Oh, yeah. The beginning scene is like, that's the best scene in the movie where just everybody just gets wiped out. It's like, oh, my. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Because you haven't seen it.
I have seen it. Sorry, I'm reading. I have to read before I say. My brain can't keep up.
We know.
So the second theory is criminal conspiracy. So it says a rogues gallery of suspects have been implicated in the case of the Mary Celeste over the years. It says, could North African pirates, which what you were saying, Marty was saying, have attacked the ship and killed the crew? Perhaps, but it wasn't looted. Right. It says, how about the crew of the De Gracia? the ship which had actually discovered the empty Mary Celeste. Perhaps they had in reality attacked the Mary Celeste and then presented it to have found her adrift so they could gain money from the salvage.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Could do that
makes
too.
more
no sense
outlandish.
so far.
Yeah, it says even more outlandish is the idea is an inside job, and with Captain Briggs and his family taking faking their deaths to claim the salvage money through a co-conspirator.
I mean, that's not a long shot either. People do that now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
What does Dave?
I mean,
Gracia?
it's a ship. The ship that found it is called the Dei Gracia. It's a ship that found her adrift. But like I said, all they had to do was tie a weight to their ankles and chuck them over the side, and of course they're never going to be seen again.
Right?
Yeah.
Or do that old-fashioned method where they used to tie their arms and then they used to drag them underneath the ship.
You're so violent tonight.
I like that. Hold on. I like this, Amy.
She's so violent.
I know. I like this. No, let's more talk
So this
about
stream is going to last all night, so you can keep an eye on me,
Nice.
make sure I'm still alive.
I mean, we have polo, so
They did though, because they had their the clams or whatever it was stuck underneath the ship, and they used to
Torture
drag them
people.
underneath
But-
to get answers out of them, and they would be torn to shrimp
But
so maybe they're all underneath the boat.
there's no trace of them.
How do you know?
Will it be eaten? Maybe.
A lot of blood.
Could it be eaten? On the bottom of the boat?
Well, they
The
drag them
water
around,
will wash
don't
off.
they?
Yeah, but they can keep them underneath the boat.
But then how are you going to get any answers out of them?
You're not going to get any answers out of them, are you? That's the whole point. It's just torture.
All their skeletons are stuck under there.
Exactly. So
No one will ever
God.
know. All those years later.
This is already one of my favorite shows we've done. This is already one of my favorites. This is going in the books.
Listen, with some of these ideas, you might want to sleep with one eye open, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. Or just in general.
This is how her brain works. Like, this is what I have to live with.
excuse me.
What? Even these guys are saying it now.
Well, listen, sleep with
This
two
is
eyes
mild.
open.
This is mild.
Hey, whoa.
You need to
FDA,
sleep with toothpicks in your eyes, dude. Just sleep like this.
T likes your plasma ball over there,
That is
Marty.
Oh, yeah, this little thing over here.
Other side. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it's super distracting. Every time it's just like, oh, man.
You can use them for paranormal, actually.
Yeah.
You can take the dome off and it charges the atmosphere, and apparently that can stir up activity.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the dome right on top of it and
Yeah.
let it sit there. I'm not trying to stir up nothing in my house.
No.
I got enough going on here. I ain't trying to stir up more trash.
Earth. Ooh. I'm glad I'm
Charge up all
single.
those teenagers who get in there.
I like to think that there was something like paranormal about it, or just like, man, all the people that have just died in the sea, and just like,
The other things,
Story
yeah.
about
shipwrecks, and just like people that like just went missing and just that was it, So you got to.
I mean, they're the more likely. I think it is a insurance job more than likely, I would say. But
What about
there is obviously the alien.
Well, sure, if you want to suck all the fun out of it, it is.
What about
So-
ghosts?
Hang on, I'm getting to the ghost. You're skipping.
Yeah, is there any ghost parts to this?
I want to hear
This is
about
why
ghosts.
we don't work well together. I'm trying to do. You can see what I'm doing on the screen.
You work well together. I don't even want to hear that. Oh.
You're being alright, madam. Anyway, so this is the other theory.
Fucking hell.
So this isn't a real picture, by the way, guys. If you're
Oh, thank God. I was worried for a
Really?
second.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Marty was getting excited. Then he's like, "Fuck yeah."
That looks just like the lamppost I showed you guys.
Yeah.
I forgot about the lamppost. What is it? Oh, that was
The
good.
lamppost.
So yeah, this is the alien theory. It says many people still have a sneaking suspicion that aliens suddenly turned up and whisked the crew away.
Could be.
This is partly down to the idea that many people have what? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so basically it's weird because it was in such a pristine condition when it was found, and the last log entry was written shortly before it was discovered.
Well, yeah, but see, here's the thing about that, and here's where I'm going to come in and play devil's advocate a little bit. Now, I was reading something where it says, right here, so myths and false histories. This is from Wikipedia, so you know that shit is on point. Oh, is that the one you were reading?
No, I'm reading it off yesterday, but I know what you're about to say.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's saying that fact and fiction became intertwined in the decades that followed. The LA Times retold the Mary Celeste story in June 1883 with invented detail. Now, that's important. Quote, every sail was set, the tiller was lashed fast, not a rope was out of place. The fire was burning in the galley, the dinner was standing untasted and scarcely cold, the log written up to the hour of her discovery. So I can only ascertain that that is some shit they made up, and like they're just to sell stuff. And while I don't doubt that they found nobody, wow, that was absolute terrible grammar. I apologize to everybody out there. So while I don't, I don't think that they found anybody on the ship, but I kind of am questioning whether or not like all those details were right. Like the log was up to like the hour before and stuff like that. You know, I'm sure they found nobody on the ship. I'm sure that much is true, but it makes for a better story if you take a little artistic liberties, you know?
Of course it does. And well, the yesterday, this is where I'm getting the information. It's the yesterday website. It's saying that.
Hey, Tuna.
Hey, Tuna.
Senior rower. Yeah, it says that it's actually a myth that the last log was written shortly before it's discovered. But of course, you don't know unless you was there. Nobody freaking knows.
Right.
But it says this is actually a myth. The last log had been made several days before discovery. There was no food laid out, and the ship itself was disheveled, waterlogged, and in the words of the court report, a thoroughly wet mess. There's also the small matter of the missing lifeboat, which we said, which is a sign the crew deliberately abandoned ship.
That's what Chantel was saying. The only things missing was the lifeboat, and one of the ship's 2 water pumps were disassembled.
And how do you know the captain didn't make them walk the plank and then he took the lifeboat?
But that's another thing. I'm sure I watched one on this. There's another thing, like obviously that did happen. There was a mutiny, and the ship was damaged, and then he obviously killed the mutineers, and then they tried to row to shore on the lifeboat, and the lifeboat sunk with all hands missing, which makes more sense.
I prefer my first answer. It seemed more plausible.
Which one? You've had several.
Drag them underneath the boat.
I like to drag them. I think that's a fun
That's what
one.
happened.
I think that's a fun one.
Yeah, Tuna
I
should
wanna
know.
see
That's a good point.
Yeah, Tuna should know. Tuna, what happened on the Mary Celeste, bud?
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, but you swim those waters.
Maybe.
You recall anything about that?
Maybe they saw mermaids and then committed suicide.
That's what Chantel did.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Stars and creatures, skies are beautiful and lure sailors off ships with their beauty and then feed on them.
Oh.
That's true.
That's more plausible.
So that's other theories.
Yeah,
Weren't they
did you know
love
the
a-
mermaid? That's plausible. The mermaid theory.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
plausible.
Yeah, why not?
Well, if you think about it,
When's the last time you've seen a mermaid, bud?
we've come from the water. So think
Google
about
it.
But this isn't about me, bro. All right.
That's why our fingers are webbed. If you think about it, we actually have come from the water. That's why our fingers are webbed, and that's why our fingers change when we're underwater because we can grip things.
Those are both true statements.
You know,
Those
when
are
you-
both true statements.
They are true, yeah.
You know when you go into the water and your fingers go wrinkly, it's
Yeah, and so you can grip stuff. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what we need to grip underwater, but I like this idea.
I'll be more worried about holding my breath
And
than gripping.
also-
That'll be on my next show, Kerry.
Yeah.
And also, if you train yourself hard enough, you can breathe underwater for quite a long time.
You can't
But
breathe.
you can't
underwater.
breathe underwater. No, sorry, you can.
You can hold your breath. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like what do they call them? Free divers, free divers, or some
yeah.
shit like that. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
That shit freaks the shit out of me though, because
And also,
that's like my worst nightmare. Deep dark water and
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you don't know what's around you. You can't see
Ah,
Right.
just any open water. I'm like, no, I ain't
that
going
gives
in
me
the
the
water.
sweats just thinking about it.
and if you
I
think,
couldn't do
and if
that
you think
shit.
about it, you know more about the space than you do actually our own waters.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be. I don't.
Oh,
think
Amy, here we go. They were getting dragged underneath the boats, and they got eaten by the mermaids. That's why there were no
Yeah.
skeletons.
Yeah.
Boom. Mystery solved. Money, please.
See, now that's plausible.
Yeah.
See?
Mike, did you look at the generic spaceship image above the ship? You're saying that theory holds more water than mermaids.
No, that doesn't hold water either.
Marty's like, no, that's stupid too.
Typically, UFOs
Mermaids digest bones. See, finally we have a mermaidologist here. He knows.
So
Mermaids digest bones.
when the aliens typically abduct somebody, they drop them back off in the same spot they picked them up. The thing is, the ship's going to drift, so the aliens are going to go back to where they came from and go, where?
Well, it wasn't there. Hey, we're doing our part. I'm sorry your ship's not there. Sorry, bud.
Drop them off in the ocean.
You can see the crew. They're like, oh, thank God, we're going to be fine. They're going to drop us off exactly where we were. And they're like, yep, we are. Your ship's not going to be there, but we're holding up to our part of the bargain. So aliens are fucking dicks.
Yeah. Wow, they don't give a shit, dude.
No, they don't.
Well, we don't need to go down probing. Why are we going down probing now?
Oh, that's fun.
What is in
Here we go.
What are you drinking?
I love this Amy. This is my fun Amy. Oh, that a girl.
Yeah,
That a girl.
Listen,
Get it in you.
Put the bottle down. No
Get
more.
it in you.
Mermaids
Mermaids are what happened after the emperor sprayed some human eggs. Oh my God. Tuna.
That is definitely going down a rabbit hole. I don't want to
Oh,
hear
wow.
any more
So
about
I'll
that.
go on to the fifth theory while we're there.
So yeah, this is kind of okay. Fine.
So the fifth theory is alcohol explosion.
Oh yeah, I was reading about that one.
Yeah. So apparently, this is the most convincing theory relates to the ship's cargo of industrial alcohol. Whether due to turbulence or porous barrels, noxious alcoholic fumes may have escaped, either causing a small explosion or making the crew think an explosion was imminent. Briggs may have then given the order to temporarily abandon the ship, with everyone piling to lifeboat to sail behind the Mary Celeste until the danger passed. The rope attaching to the boat to the ship may have then come undone, leaving them to bob uselessly as the empty Mary Celeste sailed away, abandoning them to the awful immensity of the sea.
But do you think all 10 of them be stupid enough to get off? I mean, doesn't the captain typically go down with the ship? So wouldn't at least one of them stayed on being the captain?
Yeah.
Back then, no.
Yeah, no, back then Captain always
But
went
back then, that's where that came from. The captain always goes down with a ship isn't exactly a new thing.
Nowadays.
Maybe now they stay on.
No, now they don't stay on.
No, they do.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
I wouldn't. I'd be like, screw you. I think I paid $20 an hour. Screw this shit.
Listen, the captain's got to
Yeah,
drive the
same thing.
lifeboats nowadays.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
And didn't you see, do you remember the P&O ferry that ran aground and tipped on its side? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The captain was the first person to leave the ship.
Deuces.
He took it
See
off.
ya.
Like, he was like, yeah, see ya, I'm going home.
Yeah, but back then, they were
So-
ruthless. They didn't care.
No,
they were the first ones off.
Look at Titanic. Captain went down on the ship.
Yeah, but that's now-ish.
Every
I'm on
ship
about-
that sunk in the war, Captain went down.
Yeah, this is back then.
What was the year? 1872.
1872, I think.
Yeah.
The Titanic was 1914. So you're really not talking that many years difference.
Still a few.
There was
It's,
a
I
check.
just said, it's still at least
The
one.
ship didn't sink. The ship hasn't sunk yet.
What?
The ship hasn't even sunk, so how's he gone down with the ship?
Ship-
Alcohol explosion's silly then, isn't it? Alcohol explosion's stupid.
No, they're saying that it could have been imminent because they could smell the
It
toxic.
could have released the fumes, what made them hallucinate and think there was an explosion and caused them to get on the lifeboat.
I mean, I've taken serious acid in my days, and I'm being truthful, I've never seen, like, wow, man, a pink elephant, or like, wow, bro, like the room is exploding. Like, it's a bunch of hooey, man. Like, you can
get spider pig though.
Oh, that's a shame.
Spider pig does whatever a spider pig does.
That's actually really good. Jeff says maybe the food or water supply was tainted. Yeah, could be.
But then Chantel fires back with, the ship had 6 months food supply on board and nobody to eat it. Sounds like a good tagline for the movie.
Maybe all the
I
food,
reckon-
maybe they realised all the food and all the alcohol that was poisoned.
That could be by the mermaids.
How did it get as far as it did?
Because they used to eat
Yeah, but they've been at sea for quite a while.
Salty, like
Why are we
salty
on about
biscuits.
salty biscuits now?
They did have something like that.
They did.
Salty
They used to eat
digestives,
soggy,
wasn't
salty
it?
biscuits.
Soggy salt. So
Why you take
we've
that?
learned about the Mary Celeste. They eat
And
soggy,
rum.
salty biscuits.
And rum.
And rum. Woo! Sign me up.
Oh my freaking god!
This is great.
And they used to.
You know, you should
get
show,
really,
they should
really
probably
poorly.
show this to kids at school. They might actually learn something.
They should. They should. Our show should be broadcast in classrooms across the nations.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. Dude, my kids are downstairs. I won't even let them come up here and watch. No way.
Let them in. They'll learn
Yeah.
something.
They'll learn. Hey, it's trial by fire, baby.
Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
They learn the real world.
You'll understand when they go back to school on Monday, and all of a sudden you guys got about 500 new subscribers, and they're all like middle-aged, like they're middle school kids.
We're responsible for the downfall.
Keep it up,
of
kids.
American
You can be just like us.
Yeah. And so.
Don't go to school, kids, when you can watch, TNA Power.
That's right. That's right.
So the other theory that's not on there, but is obviously this octopus, kraken, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but
Now I think there would be, if that was the case. That was taken by Sir Bennius Tidbuddy on the sister ship across the way there.
Photo you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's God. See, I like that is probably one of the more probable ones. But the only problem I can see with that is I think the boat would be in worse shape if it was a giant squid, or like
he's done.
Like, all these suggestions, it's like the one that seems probable to me is the one for the insurance money.
See, Marty,
mermaid,
listen.
squid, aliens. I'm an alien guy, and I know that aliens didn't do that
They
shit.
don't care. They can steal. They ain't gotta make money. You can steal it.
No, but back then you didn't make a lot of money at all.
They stole it.
Marty, so we'll just say for the sake of fun that it was for the insurance money. Okay? Show's over.
For the sake of fun, we'll stick with your answers.
Okay.
But when you throw the word that's more probable, or that's
I said more likely.
More likely than what?
The mermaids and the dragging under the boat. Or it's more believable than fuck you. How's that?
Oh, hey. Yeah, kids can't watch this show.
Sorry.
They took the lifeboat to get some Marmite and salty biscuits, then found the problem.
Exactly, that's more plausible.
Yeah.
You need that Marmite in your life.
You do. That's where you're gonna get your vitamin M from.
They could. Another theory. They could have all gone swimming, and then the last person jumps off.
It's like, hey, did you anchor the boat? No.
Yeah. The last person jumps like, did you anchor it? Did you anchor it? Oh shit.
And then they got eaten by sharks.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And they got eaten by
There's no sharks in the Atlantic.
Oh, okay. Well, they got eaten by mermaids.
I don't think those old-fashioned folk went swimming.
Yeah.
I think they did because they didn't know what they were up against yet. Because if you look at, like, people went recreationally swimming in the ocean until, like, comfortably until the Jersey attacks, which were the thing for Jaws, which was in, like, the 1900s. Yeah, then nobody swam in the ocean, But until then, people were just like, oh, sharks aren't a danger. It's like no big deal. And especially if they were like sailors, I mean, there's no showers. I'm sure they popped in to wash off with, a bit of lye or whatever the hell they used. But I mean, still, as fun as it is, like, if it was done for the insurance money, which it probably was.
I don't think it was.
That's super boring.
But did anybody actually get insurance money out of it? I don't know. Let's have a look.
Oh, now we got to read more. Thanks, Tom.
Find the information.
I will do the
Listen, the crew could have been a bunch of assholes. The captain, who was the only one that had some sane mind on the boat, and a bunch of the crew got together and went, "Hey, what if we go downstairs and try to drink that alcohol? See what happens." And
that's
it. Got all fucking retarded off it and jumped off the boat. And the captain's like, "Where's everybody?" He took the lifeboat and left.
Yeah.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah, that does work. Yeah.
I agree with Matt what he says there about.
Yeah, if it would be so difficult for all of them, to be king. I'm sorry, Kerry, I stole that right away from you.
But if they killed the crew, if only like 2 people were in on it, and they threw the crew overboard and rubbed them underneath the boat or whatever Amy was saying.
Rubbed him under the boat.
Wow.
Fed him to the mermaids.
Yeah.
Maybe there was ghosts on the ship that made him walk the plank.
He actually
Mind controlled him.
It says here Captain Briggs actually took his
That's an alien.
wife and daughter with him because they were going to go to Italy to live.
Yeah, that was the destination for the Mary Celeste was Italy.
And he was actually trying to get out of seafaring before he took on this job. It was his last job he was going to do. And it was
It's a shame that guy was 2 weeks away from retirement.
Do you know what I mean? It stinks.
Life in
It
Italy.
really stinks.
It's called Benjamin as well.
What if it was like all a murder plot? Like, so the guy hated his wife, so he was going to kill the family, but you whack them, and then you do it at night, right? So then you got 10 other people to worry about, and since you're like somebody, pretty easy for people to trust you. They come up to you, and you're like, yeah, and then boom, everybody's gone. You push the bodies overboard.
What was the
That's the yeah. That's that knife shit going in.
I was with a gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. That's no. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. I don't think he would go ka with it.
Yeah. Well, but you could. I mean, it would be. You could say it, I guess.
No, because they'd see him coming.
I'm gonna cut you.
Oh yeah. Well, if you did it like.
But
Why don't you put a sign up?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
look, it's an olden day thing.
No, you just hold it up, you flip it around, it says kya, and then you flip it around, it says kya. And it was like, sure, why not? That works.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's
I'm still reading.
I think Tom is doing his best to ignore us.
It's actually really interesting. I mean, you guys, you actually read the actual story.
Dude, we're live, right?
Right.
Let's over jam and wine.
What?
So you missed it. Do it again.
Are your speakers
So
on?
when you get stabbed.
You didn't hear any of that?
And then I said hold a sign up,
No.
and you can just do it silently. You got to be inclusive.
Yeah, but that
can't, speak.
No, he missed out. Amy, he missed out. That was our thing.
Motion and just with a sign up.
But you wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah, and if I was going to stab somebody, it would not be like this. That is the most stupid way to hold a knife. So, hey, I'm going to kill you now. Yeah.
No, sorry. I was just reading about it. It's saying that, like, he was on course. They were nearly, obviously, where it was found, it was nearly at Spain. But it's saying that when they approached the ship, it was all like, it was off course, and its sails weren't right. It had 1.1 meters of water in the hold, which is 3.5 feet in the hold, which is not an alarming amount for a ship of that size. But there was a rod used for measuring the water in the hold was found abandoned on the deck, which it shouldn't be. It should be in the hold.
Yeah, down there in the hole, yeah.
So it's things like that. I mean, I suppose if that happened nowadays, you could probably work it out quite easily. But
I mean, well, yeah, especially with GPS and everything.
That went too far.
We're jamming wine.
Here we go, jam again.
we're not going jam again.
That
We
went-
are not going.
That went too far.
Whatever it was.
Are we doing Jello or jam? I don't know.
It's jam, not Jello.
No, Jello is not jelly or jam. It's crap.
It's just
Gelatin.
It's
It's
solid
just
water.
gelatin. Yeah.
So Jello's not.
But ice
Jelly
is
or
solid
jam.
water.
Oh, too much.
Here we go.
So
It's
Okay,
how
do
could
you guys,
it be?
do you guys have gelatin?
Yes.
Okay, so like if you take water
Don't
and you
put that on
put
your
gelatin
toast.
in the water, it turns like into like
Jelly.
gelatin. Yeah, that's what Jello is over here.
No, that's disgusting. No.
Yeah, but then what did you call
Who's
what's
that?
jelly then?
Jelly.
What, wobble wobble jelly on my plate? Jelly on
I
me
showed you
plate.
guys. I put the jelly on the bread. The one show we did.
Oh,
I
which is jam.
I know, but that wasn't right.
No, that was jelly.
That wasn't right, she says.
Confusing. This is so confusing.
She's like, no, it was horrible.
I think Tom was really horrified by that.
You have jam and jelly, and that's it. No in betweens. They don't. They
No,
don't
Jello
join
is
together.
not the same thing. Jello is like a snack that you put in your kid's lunchbox.
No,
Yeah, if you hate them.
That's to be used with a spoon and in your mouth.
Yeah.
Not on bread.
Where
Oh,
else
you
would
don't
the
put Jello
spoon
on bread.
go? Yeah, you can't put Jello on bread. Yeah,
Put jelly on bread.
Yeah, jelly, not Jello. Oh,
Same thing.
No, it's not.
no, it's not. No, Jello.
It is. This is wobbly jelly.
If you order
No.
Jello or jelly in this country, you get the
You're
same
gonna
thing.
get the same thing. It's the same
Shitboss.
thing. Jam is hard.
We don't have three
thicker.
different things.
All right, Tom. So, how much control do you have at your store as far as like ordering things for like the American week you guys have?
Oh, we don't, but it all just comes in. Yeah.
Okay, because if you can get American jelly on your shelves,
Marty, let's send them. Let's send them a care
We get-
package. Let's
we
get them a
should.
care
We
package.
actually
Let's
should.
send them a care package.
We get.
let's work it.
I'm
we're
like
not gonna eat it, though.
Yeah,
Just
Jello is
so-
what you get in hospitals. Yes,
What do
Chantel.
we get? We get your Duff beer.
Yeah, Jello is just a brand. Yes.
Twinkies. We get your Twinkies.
Twinkies. We get
Yep.
squeezy cheese.
Marshmallows.
Giant marshmallows. The
yeah, but the
fluff.
squeezy cheese isn't your squeezy cheese. The cheese you get isn't the canned stuff. It's not in the aerosol can.
Ugh.
Yeah, it
Don't
is.
do that. Ugh, wait.
No, it is.
So
It is.
Carrie, you
It
didn't.
is. Okay, so you
Oh.
can put it on the crackers.
That's
Yeah.
gross as well.
Or if you're
Yeah.
Spencer, a chocolate chip cookie or anything.
Oh,
Yeah, remember
It's
that?
actually not bad on a hot dog.
No.
Well, right. That's different than a chocolate chip
It's
cookie.
called,
Yeah.
it's called mustard. It's called
You're all wrong.
Mustard and chili.
It's
Or
called
potato salad.
Marty
Potato salad goes good on hot dogs. With
You guys have
mustard on it.
mustard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand where the mustard reference came in. Like
You
I
don't
missed.
put- You're not putting sweetie cheese on. That's why you
Put cheese on,
mustard.
but not squeezy cheese.
On
So
what?
Mustard's like your closest
Cheese
thing.
should never be in that
Can.
form.
Form, yeah. I'm with Tom. Yeah, it shouldn't be in that form. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like.
But it's really good though.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
You're
Are there any
wrong.
knockoff Jellos? Yeah, there's gel. Oh,
Jelly-o.
no, it's gel. Oh, because you can't afford Jello.
What's a mellow?
After that.
Gel, yo.
Hey?
What's
No,
what?
they have is
Mallow.
they
It's a
have-
marshmallow.
They're the crackers.
Yeah.
Like the s'mores?
They're the
S'mores.
s'mores. Yeah.
Yeah,
S'mores.
Now they're good. You did something right there.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys
yay
are-
us. America, land of the free, home of the s'mores.
You guys,
Oh, yeah,
you,
that's,
guys
We've done something.
that's right. We've done something.
you guys have
Good.
fluff?
Yeah, we'll sell it for American week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jail. Oh, oh yeah,
It's
that's
disgusting.
sucks.
It's literally pure sugar. There's nothing else. in
Yeah,
it.
it's liquid marshmallow.
Yeah.
So what
You
do
What's
you
some
do
other
at
gross?
parties with ice cream? We have something called jelly and ice cream, and it's like a fruit flavoured jelly form. I don't know how.
Now
else
you
to-
went too far there, Kerry. Don't tell them those things. They don't need to know.
No. We need all the
Hold on,
juicy
let's
tidbits
back up a
of
minute,
all
back
the
up,
all
back
the.
up, back up.
Yeah, hold on.
What are you on about?
So y'all put jelly on your ice cream?
Old fashioned like.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
really? Hold on, Carrie. I can't tell if you're crying or laughing. You put jelly on the ice cream itself.
Yeah, at kids' parties, you have a bowl of jelly and ice cream.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap and cheerful.
It's great.
Jelly
I love
and
it.
It's all
I
fun.
mean,
So when we're
spill the tea, sis.
When we're talking jelly, we mean Jello.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's Jello.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
But Jello is just a
How does
brand
this get
name, so
confusing?
it's like, oh
When
my
you guys
Christ.
say jelly,
Jelly's jelly. That's
So
it.
gelatin, you just flavour it and it's jelly.
Yeah, jelly.
We have a picture of
No.
jelly. Our jelly.
no.
A wibbly wobbly jelly.
Yes.
Wibbly
There's no
wobbly.
no in it. There's yes, it's jelly.
Jelly, jelly.
No.
Jelly,
What's
jelly.
wrong with you people?
Deep fry
Yo,
ice
Do you have
cream.
any jello?
Yeah, but you know what? I like. I can
Hi.
talk because I don't
Hey.
eat that stuff.
Hold this.
Go downstairs and get see if there's jello
Put
in the
it in
fridge.
the bin.
Oh no.
Put it in the bin. Save yourself.
Our jelly, yeah, now comes in pea flavor.
We don't have bins. We have trash cans.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Oh, don't. Even See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. So when we like things
Our
like
jelly.
You call it horseback riding, yeah?
Yeah.
Just horse riding. Just horse riding.
No,
Or
horseback.
equestrian.
You're on the horse's back.
Is it so you know exactly where to sit?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Don't accidentally sit on his head.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to put the saddle on his neck or anything.
No,
like that. You gotta go on his
no.
back.
Oh, well, some horses I have heard like that, but you know,
That's true.
those are the kinky horses. Yeah, I don't know about that.
What do you call the pavement at the side of the road?
Sidewalk.
The sidewalk, not the path,
You
not
know
the path.
where to walk at the
Right.
side.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's got a pavement
Yeah.
or a path.
No, sidewalk.
It's a sidewalk. Yeah. Why don't you guys? This is why we left you guys. Okay.
A path. A path is what goes through the woods.
You had to basically have our rules, and then
Yeah.
they
Not very jelly.
Yeah, we're like, well, these make sense.
Yeah,
Ours
it
are
is.
radical, so we're going our way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh God! Oh,
That's
Morgie,
gross.
no! Oh, Jesus, Murphy!
That's
Okay,
jelly.
hang on here.
That's
They-
jelly.
That's jelly.
That's jelly.
No,
Yeah.
this is Jello.
That's
No,
jelly.
That's
No,
Jello.
no.
No.
Look at the
Oh,
bottom.
you're wrong. You're all there's fruit in the bottom. Yeah,
No, that's
fruity jelly.
disgusting.
that's like trifle.
Did you just call it turkey jelly?
That's like trifle.
Is turkey jelly? Is that a thing?
Fruity.
Yeah, it's Jello, but it's got fruit in it.
Yeah, it's a trifle. It's like
Nice.
trifle. Cream on that's trifle.
Yeah, it's not a trifle until you put the cream on.
Yeah.
It's fruity jelly.
Oh yeah, the
jelly.
Mary Celeste was comprised of American and British soldiers who all murdered each other over a jelly jam Jello argument. That is it.
Butter and jelly.
Boom. There we go.
My son doesn't even know what jelly is.
Guess what?
See?
He had a
The
penis.
games have power. We say hunger. We have power.
We
Full of work. Full of powers.
You know,
He literally-
Morgan,
had a
when you
peanut
go
butter
to school
jelly sandwich
tomorrow,
yesterday.
make sure you let everybody know that the number one thing that America is known for, our greatest accomplishment as a nation, is s'mores.
Yeah,
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes.
And yeah, no.
Pumpkin
you,
pie is
you
good,
learned
too.
something. You learned
We
something.
have pumpkin soup, not pumpkin pie. It should be a pie.
We have
Wait,
pumpkin
whoa,
soup too,
whoa,
I think.
wait. Pumpkin soup?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's gorge.
That sounds
You
disgusting.
want it in a pie? What do you want it in a pie for?
Yeah.
Exactly. Disgusting. What is that?
Jelly.
That's jelly. That's
Jello.
jelly.
Jam?
That's
Jelly.
so the cup is
Excuse my
jello.
French, but that's
Jello.
jam. That's jelly.
No, jam is different.
No. Okay.
How is jam different?
All right. I
What's
think everybody in the chat outside of Chantel is from the U.S.
Poor tuna.
So
Spam the chat. What is this? Everybody in the chat. What is
All right,
this?
everybody in the chat. What is that Welch's thing that is being held up right now?
It's water. It's water.
And Marty's frozen.
Water
We broke
jam.
Marty. There we go.
Even the internet doesn't agree with you. That's why it's freezing you.
I shouldn't be.
Yeah. See, the ghost
Don't
is
put
telling
this
us.
shit up the camera.
Jam has more preserves in it, I believe.
Yes.
I
But
think that- I
that's
think-
watered down
okay.
cheap stuff.
I think
I
the
still
chat's
get how
broken.
you can have just two things, but have three different names.
I love the look on Marty's face
Jam
while she's
or
kissing
jelly.
him right now. That's so cute. He was like, "What the?"
Jam. Rob says jam.
Jam.
Jam. Everybody spam jam.
Jam. Jam.
All right, Tui says jam.
Good on Tui.
No, don't encourage him.
Jello.
Jelly.
Jello.
Jelly.
You don't even
Jell-
need to have
oh.
the O.
It ends with an O. Jello.
I'm with tuna on that one. Clam chowder, hell yeah, hell yeah.
yeah.
New England,
Clam
not
chowder.
New England, not Manhattan, baby. You gotta get that. You gotta get that creamy clam chowder. That is delicious. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, Chantel's backing it up too. So it's all because of the jelly jam argument.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow. You know they should have just asked us back
You know
in
what
the
we need
day.
to do? When we come over there, we are going to bring jam and jelly. And
Oh,
we're
they're not
do
gonna let
what
you.
it
They're not
really
gonna let you Brits on a plane with any stuff in there. They'd be like, "You're not bringing your lame ass food over here." Yeah, we have delicious food. Uh-oh. I'm only kidding, Amy. Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
Wait, on a scale from me to Tom, how much trouble am I in?
Ooh, I reckon a 7.
You be quiet. You're still mad at me from last night. So
I won't be mad if you call it jelly and jam. And that's it. No, putting jelly on the toast.
But they,
I'm
no,
not doing that.
this thing. They got 3 names.
Jello. All right.
I
Ed's saying
know,
Jello
I
is a
know.
brand of
I
jelly,
know, Tom, it's
and jam has more preservatives than jelly. The labels are based on process.
2 names, but 3
Fair.
names.
No, they're basically right. They have jam, and then they have the watered down jam, which
Yeah.
is jelly, and then
Yep.
they have Jello, which is actually jelly.
Yeah, because when you open your jelly, you have to stir it.
No. We don't have to stir it. It's called you eat
No,
it.
we do. Us,
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have to stir it.
That's
Yeah.
not, no, but it should be watered down.
That's
Why
not
would
food.
you want to do that?
We'd have to stir ours.
I didn't
Yeah,
make
we stir
it.
paint.
It was,
We put on a wall.
it was fed to me as a child, and it tasted good.
Oh no!
Oh
No!
We're
You
so
need
good.
to live in
As well,
live
if you're from New York.
Britain.
I'd love
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey! What about New York? There? What did you say there, Toots?
Do you all eat Twinkies as well, seeing you're from New York?
I don't eat Twinkies. I don't like Twinkies.
I have.
Twinkies are the best.
Oh, there you go.
We literally survived.
It's common knowledge.
They say that. They say the 2 things that survive a nuclear war are cockroaches and Twinkies.
Yeah.
No, actually, I had a buddy who bought online like 6 cases of Twinkies because there's also the myth that they never go bad. So he bought like a case of 6-year-old Twinkies and ate them, and they were terrible.
Well, yeah.
They're absolutely terrible.
I
Well,
guess
it was
they were-
for the
And also as well, it's the pizza thing. It's not a pie. It's just a deep.
But that's a Chicago thing, in it. They call them pies. in
Grow up,
Chicago.
Weird.
tuna. Look
Yeah,
at
I was
tuna
just gonna say
comments.
tuna's coming in on the veritable cornucopia of knowledge here today.
Gelatin desserts, puddings, and no bake cream pie. The original Jello gelatin dessert is the signature of the brand. Jello is a vegetarian.
What? No, it's just jelly.
Chantel says the UK closed borders today. Who told them of this argument? They anticipating World War III from
Yeah, that is true. We did actually close borders today.
No, that's Chantel. That's Twinks you're thinking of. Don't Google that one. Yeah.
What is Tuna on about? He said Jelly is a member of the group Robust.
Hold on.
Logo, Jelly. I don't know. What is that last word?
I don't know.
Where is it?
What?
Keller Cop.
Webley cop.
Quebbly Cop?
Webley cop.
Quibbly.
What is that?
Quidditch.
I don't even
Nat,
want to search.
who plays
just in
with
case.
Crane.
Quibbly Clop.
Is
Trainer.
Tuna been smoking something that we don't
Could be
know?
what?
Yeah, there's like.
He's on some good shit.
I think he's just
Wow.
slamming
Tuna.
on the keyboard.
yeah.
So basically,
Just
what
typing in
Tuna's-
random letters.
Hold on. I want to look that up now.
Yeah.
Basically, what Tuna's trying to say is it's jelly and that's it. That's just.
Anyway,
Well, that's what you're trying to say.
Wasn't this show about a ghost ship or some shit at some point?
Yeah, we
It
were
was.
talking about Christian Silver.
Yeah, we're past that now.
We
Cool.
will try and finish this argument on
It's not even going
on
to
Adam's
finish.
channel at some
It
point.
hasn't even begun.
It's begun a long time ago.
It was. This was actually a carryover we've had on several other shows across both
Yeah.
of our channel. Yeah, the jelly jam thing comes up a lot. Comes up a lot. It's like the biscuit crackers, that whole fun one that we love running. So
Here, does your policeman
tune in and copy and paste.
What'd you say, Kerry?
policeman all eat donuts as well?
Why do policemen always eat donuts?
No, they're
Like, why do your New
Back
York
office.
policeman always
I
eat
think back in the day, it was more
Than they do now. Because
yeah.
I feed a lot of cops at work. I feed
Yeah.
a lot of cops at work, and which is cool because you want to make nice with the popo.
Yeah, but
They're all
yeah,
state troopers. It's like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you hungry? Good, because I'm gonna feed the shit out of you. Thank you for doing what you do. Have yourself a nice day. Stay safe.
Well, I think a lot of
Don't
it
pull
with
me
the
over
cops-
if I'm speeding, please.
And this really goes for anybody. Like if you stop at the store in the morning, or even like we have Dunkin' Donuts over here. I think you guys have it over there, right?
We do,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you stop and you get a coffee. What are you going to get at a donut shop? A donut.
Donut.
So if you're on your way to work or whatever, you go.
I was gonna say a breakfast sandwich, but you know,
No, we get them at work.
Yeah,
We have a
that's it.
bakery, and they come in the morning, like
They're
getting
well
donuts,
expensive though, aren't they?
croissant. Oh,
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts,
Dunkin'
yeah.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Look
No,
at
Well-
that.
no, Krispy Kremes are called.
Oh, it's
Kerry,
it's
do you
horrible.
eat eggs?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I didn't think you ate eggs.
that's random.
Well, so she's vegetarian, not vegan, I guess. Wait, no, that doesn't even make sense. If you eat eggs,
No, but
Yeah.
that's even worse, isn't it? Because it's like unborn fetus. Oh, look, we're not going down this road.
Yeah. Well, whoa.
I buy them off
Whoa.
the farm. They're free then.
We've really gone down a Right.
I like eggs. Oh, bagels are great. Yeah, New York's got great bagels.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually
We got great bagels.
We get bagels at our school now.
Are you shrunk?
No.
Look how small you are compared to me.
She's just leaning into you. Leave Amy alone. Bless her.
Is she just leaning forward in the chair?
Yeah, is that what it is?
She's sat up the same height as me.
Is she just hold on? Can I do one? Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
There.
all
I
right.
sure- I
all
sure
right.
do.
So better?
No.
Yes, stay like that. You look more superior.
Yeah. So anyway, we have no idea why the Mary Celeste went missing. So
No, we figured it out. It was the mermaids.
The what?
Yeah.
The Mary what?
Mermaids.
It was the
it was
mermaid.
mermaids. It was mermaids and aliens
And tuna.
and
And
tuna
tuna.
and
Yeah.
kraken and nothing
Aliens.
to do with an insurance claim.
Yeah, no, and that's the biggest load of crap I ever heard. Give me the dragged mermaids bit, the whole shabuzi. The jelly jam argument, I think, is the most probable.
Yeah.
Now that we've
They probably had an argument about the jelly jam, and then they all killed each other from the jelly jam argument.
You know, that does seem like the most plausible, because if we keep doing this is what's going to happen when we all finally get together.
yeah,
All of a sudden, we're all going to end up missing.
I would love to be at the bar we're all at when we all get together for drinks and like have a table and start a tab. And then this continues in a play. They're going to be like, oh my God, these poor people.
They all went missing. The only thing left on the table was this.
Dewey learned more today about jelly, jam, and jello than he did to Mary Celeste.
Yeah.
That's fair. We talked more about that other stuff than the actual
This show
topic.
is educational.
It is.
It is
Now know the
educational.
difference
You
between
learned.
jelly
You
and
didn't even know you were going to learn about that stuff. You're welcome, by the way.
Exactly.
We don't make money for this.
But why
Do you
do
not?
you
Wait, what?
Don't even start.
So Marty and Kerry get paid now? Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, listen, they stopped paying me when I got COVID.
Oh, is that what it was? Wow, can they do that? That seems like a pretty British move there.
No, we pay people when they have COVID.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
We
not
stop
over here.
paying you when you go to
not
work.
here, not here, brother, not here.
the England's the borrowers. We keep
Yeah.
borrowing money, never giving it back.
We give it to everybody else but ourselves.
Oh my God, Chantel is a genius.
Oh.
So Tuna was the master conspirator behind the whole thing. The jelly argument is simply a ploy to throw the real plot. Dun dun
Good.
dun.
Yeah, could be.
It'd make for a great movie.
I would watch that movie. I would watch that movie.
Kenny didn't like her though.
Oh man.
But Kerry's talking to us.
He's having a sneezing fit. Sorry.
Yeah, Marty and the fam's been with the Rona for a little bit. Everybody's on the mend now. We're glad.
Yep.
We definitely missed you on the
Normal.
show. We definitely missed you on the show.
Missed
It was
being on the
not
show.
the same.
The only thing I got lingering now is like you can tell my voice a little bit is the sinus, but
And kids.
that's it. Yeah,
Lingering in his voice is kids.
Gonna
They're
be going for a long
good kids. They're good
quite a few years
kids.
on that one.
That's right. Get him, Morgie.
She's trying to shock me because
Oh, is that what she's doing?
she was touching the plasma balls.
I thought she was going to give you a wet willy. I'm like, that a girl.
You give
No,
the right
Adam, I'm gonna leave a nice surprise for you in your locker at work, dude.
Oh, is that like kind of like the chick flipping me off, the little girl
No,
flipping me
no.
off? That's still there. I love that. I love
know.
that.
No, it's gonna be something else. It's when you open your locker.
Oh, neat.
Trust me, you'll be able to smell it before you get there.
Oh, fun. What is it like? Is it like hamburgers or something quite delectably
It's
good
usually
smelling?
what happens
Flowers?
after you have hamburgers.
Ooh, ew.
French fries?
No, it's what happens after you eat the hamburgers.
You get French fries.
No.
No, you get-
So there's dessert.
you get
What do you
sport.
drive
Yeah,
at?
it might be dessert for you, like
What do
chocolate.
you
cake.
drive? I don't know. Enough of that comes out of your mouth.
What goes in has to come out.
Yeah, but shouldn't.
But I don't get what the. Oh, you're gonna poop in my locker.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's not good food if it makes you
Right.
shit yourself.
Yeah, it is. Put hot
all
sauce
food
on it.
does.
Lots and lots and lots of hot sauce.
I
Why?
love
all-
Carrie.
all
I love
American
Carrie's
food makes you
reactions.
shit yourself.
All eyes are on Carrie right now. I'm
why-
watching her
why
reactions.
hamburgers?
There.
Taco Bell, McDonald's, any places like that.
Guys,
Yeah.
is this what we've sunk to? Poop. You sunk to
meat
poop.
is
Come
in a
on, guys.
hamburger?
We're better than this. Isn't it time for a shot in the dark or something?
Would you say, Tom?
meat? No. What meat is in a hamburger?
Depends on what hamburger where you get it from.
So just a normal hamburger.
That's
What
like
meat?
From where?
From Primal, your local butcher.
Yeah, from
Conveniently
Primal,
located in
what
Stuyvesant
meat?
Plaza,
cow.
Albany, New York.
What?
Cow. Red meat.
Yeah, it's cow.
So
It's
why do you
beef.
call it hamburger?
Because we hate German.
Can't answer it.
Dude, when we
All right,
went
well,
to
let me ask you
school,
this. Let me ask
they
you
said
this.
that's what this is, and that's what we call it. Like,
So you're confusing people by saying it's a hamburger.
Well, technically, we didn't invent it or name it, so you might want to look elsewhere to place that blame, good sir.
we
You're
call it a
still
burger.
using it. You're still using
We call it
it.
just a burger.
Well, so are you.
Stop it.
We don't call it hamburger.
No, it's a beef burger.
Beef burger. Or
Just because
cheeseburger.
Or just
people
burger.
also, I don't know, you call dinner tea.
Anyway, we'll go.
I
back
love
to
you
the-
guys. This is not
we
fair.
all were on the same page, we would have nothing to talk about on these shows.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Oh my god.
And Kerry is the most patient woman I know next to Amy.
Listen, she's probably got her speakers turned off. She's just not listening. To
Yeah,
it. She's just
right.
nodding
Yeah,
her
she's
head.
yeah, 100%, yeah.
Just smile and nod in the right places.
Yeah.
That's right.
Smile away, boy, smile away.
She waits for everybody else to smile. She can tell when the punchline hits, and then she starts laughing.
Yeah, that works for us. Yeah, T brings it up, yet here we are every week. So that is awesome.
Quickly, before we go, so Kerry, you have to tell us a little story, don't you?
I'm trying to remember it now.
Yes, so Dave's told us that you need to tell us about
A reading that I did, wasn't it?
a reading, yeah.
Yes.
So it was absolutely. So before you go into it, though, I would say to people, guys, if you do want a reading or a mediumship reading or a tarot reading, or anything, please go to Kerry. She is one of the most genuine and out of all mediums that we've ever known.
And read
Don't go to somebody on the internet you have no idea who it is. Go to Kerry. She will be 110% like, yeah.
and read the description.
Yeah.
Go on, read the description.
Really good. And please,
Yeah.
if you do, please go on Kerry's Etsy page and leave her a really nice review, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah, it's
And report any of the false carries that pop up, because you have a lot of.
I've got a friend request for myself today from a false one. I was
Well,
like,
did you accept it?
Yeah, it might be
That's
for
part
that
of
same,
Who's that stupid to add the person you're trying to fake?
Yeah.
I know this person's. Where have I,
I
seen
did.
her?
I did
before?
report that person on TikTok the other day when they sent me. They
Yeah.
said they started following me. I'm like, that's why I messaged you. I'm like, did you change your account? I didn't think you did, but it was just like, here it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
And I had to end up
Okay.
reporting that person. Yeah.
it's such a problem on there, and they do nothing about it either. That's how they're able to get away with it, because these
Right.
platforms are doing nothing and allowing it to happen. There you go. Yeah, I had not such a great. Well, I had a bit of a wobble in the week with a certain client, and we won't go into it. So the reason Dave's brought it up to you guys, because it was quite phenomenal proof. I had a lovely lady, and obviously I can't go into it too much because it's confidential, but
Yeah.
she was saying, like, can you see certain characteristics about my father, I believe it was at the time. And I said, well, I can see a photo of him, so like I can actually see what he looks like. And she said, oh, right. And then I thought, hang on a minute, let me just ask him to bring forward what maybe she's thinking and needing. And he was going like this to me, like pointing down towards his legs, and the legs were like disappearing and coming back, disappearing and coming back. So I said, like, this is what I can see. I'm not sure if he had a problem with his legs, but this is what I'm getting. Anyway, cut a long story short, it turns out that he had no legs, and he was a double amputee, and that's what she was hoping to get from the reading. That is how, yeah. So it was lovely. It was really lovely.
You do a lot of good. You do a
Yeah.
lot of good, Kerry. You help a lot of people. You help a lot of
Actually,
people.
You're pointing towards another area.
I
That's
love
why
this,
you call
Amy.
my
This is,
girl.
I
Wait,
swear to
hold on.
God, I love this, Amy. She's
Oh,
like,
Your legs.
His wiener kept on appearing and disappearing.
Oh, it's all.
Let's hope that wasn't it.
oh, no, man. If it was, he was married.
No, but it's crazy that you actually see these though, because for us, it's hard to imagine that.
We can't fathom it.
No.
We just can't.
Yeah. And just so everybody knows, how I work is it's never guaranteed. I think, and it's normal for people to think this way, like, oh, I'm going to go to a medium, she's going to hear, see, and everything. It doesn't work like that. I'm not the oracle. I don't have a direct phone line to God or a direct phone call line to whoever they're wanting to hear from. It's basically opening the front door to your house and hoping someone's going to come forward for that person.
Right.
And then the communication, like I always explain on my lives, is I have to raise my energy up and they have to raise their energy down. And somewhere in the middle here is where the communication happens. But because it's energy, it can drop and go like this. And that's where sometimes the messages don't always come in strong or correct or not quite right, because it's my fault. It's not their fault. They know how to do it. It's not me. As a human, I'm trying to keep my energy in that space. So remember that, folks. If you ever go to a medium, that's not saying come to me, that there might be times that the message is like, he didn't drive a blue car, it was red, but it was like that, or it was a Ford Escort, but it was red, it wasn't blue. It's because the medium's energy was dropping at that point. So just bear that in mind.
Yep.
Also, as well, that they need to realise it's actually kind of hard as well.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not something like it's like an everyday job. It's not easy what you do.
No, it's not.
You can't go to school for something like this.
No.
Not really.
You get a degree in it. You know what I mean? Not like being a mechanic.
Yeah, you can sit classes and you can sit as many as you like, but unless you're going to dedicate everyday time to the spirit world, it's not going to work properly. And that took me a long time to learn. I was thinking, I go to class every Wednesday, as you guys know. Why am I not doing great readings throughout the week? It's like, well, you've got to do it more than once a week for 2 hours. You've got to be doing it every day. It's like riding a bike or any sort of skill. If you pop it down and don't pick it up for a couple of months, you're not going to be as great as you was once. Sort of thing. It's got to be all the time.
I think it's what people don't realize as well. Like, you dedicate your life to doing this.
Yeah.
Like, people think you just pop on the phone or whatever and just do the reading. There you go. See you later. It's not like that.
She's not Kerry, the psychic hamburger operator.
That's like Kerry. How long you meditate for? At least a couple hours before you do any of your readings, don't you?
Yeah, it's on and off all through the day. I spend more time in that meditational state in my day than I do with the living, and that's for the sake of the reading. I don't think people realise how much time and effort goes into it, especially through an email reading, because being dyslexic, I have to obviously do the meditation part. Then I do the reading on the email, and then I send it off to Dave, who then edits it for me, because you wouldn't want it without edited, because you wouldn't understand it. So,
I want to see that. I'm sorry, I want to see that.
I definitely want to see that shit.
He goes, what?
It'd be like whatever Tuna was typing earlier. That's what it would look like.
There's a quibble quack or whatever.
Yeah. So and that's fine, that's part of the deal. But it's not like, she could just whack one out really quick. There we go, send me the email reading over. It does take a lot of time.
Yeah. And I've noticed one thing as well, especially on Instagram and that's obviously the things we do. If anybody ever messaged you saying, I see something bad in you, you need a reading, or if someone comes direct to you and says you need a reading, they're fake. Ignore them. Yeah. Then ignore them.
Yeah, no true medium would ever message you and then go, that's
money, please. Yeah.
I can save your life. No,
I completely agree with what Chantal's just said.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Doesn't want to come through. Yeah.
So it's like, well, I didn't like you in life. Why the hell would I want to talk to you about it? When I don't have to. No, that's fair.
All right, then, guys. We'll drop into the questions. We are running out of questions. We're probably
going to have our new game.
So we've got a new game.
The new game is coming. Yeah, me too.
It is coming soon. We won't tell you guys what it is just yet, but it's going to be good.
I'll leak it on my channel.
Yeah,
you would.
I don't care. Whatever. It's all for the views. No, I won't tell it.
No, it's gonna be good. We are going to keep obviously the general trivia kind of thing in it, but we are going to do a bit of fun.
I can't wait to see how this goes, because
Yeah,
This should be interesting. We're gonna push the limits of content, I think, for you guys, for the channel.
People's true personalities come out.
This channel is gonna just die.
Hey,
I mean,
We're gonna
no,
take
because
it
it's fun.
StreamYard will probably sue us.
No, I mean it's just as long as it's not labeled for kids, we're not.
I hope it's not anyway. I need to check that.
You should probably do that.
Yeah,
that would probably be a good idea.
All right then, guys. Jay, good to see you, buddy. A shame you dropped in at the end, but we've obviously done Mary Celeste tonight. Please go back and watch it. We've not talked anything about Mary Celeste, but it was a good show anyways.
skip to the timestamp where it's right around 30 minutes.
Yeah, around 30 minutes.
And that's it. It was
and
only
you're good.
where we talked about it.
Yeah, we're good at padding stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that.
We're pretty good at just like, all right, we'll make this hour work for us.
All right, let's go for it. So the shortest ever war was fought between the UK and Zanzibar in 1896. How long did it last?
6 hours.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Not a girl. You sent it to me, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
6 hours.
Anyway, so that's that one done.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't looked the answer yet.
Oh, I was like, wait, really? Okay.
5 minutes.
46 minutes.
46 minutes, 6 hours.
2 days.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. 46. Anybody else before we go for it?
Because you could have just killed the main person.
Yeah. What did you say?
Mhm.
Oh.
Is that how you win? Hey, there we go. See, bringing it back. Bringing it back. That's what we call it. He says 4 hours. Jay says 6 minutes, 1 day.
I think. Okay, so I'm going to say Matt's probably one of the closest. It was actually 38 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, Rob and Matt were like 16 minutes apart. So if they had just met in the middle, they would have both been right.
I want to know who actually just sat there and timed it though. Like, oh, we're starting the war now. Are we?
Go.
Let's go. Oh, stop.
It's like a referee just standing there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
He's got a sundial on his watch. He's like,
Yeah, they didn't have stopwatches.
yeah, they didn't have stopwatches.
Yeah, this is in 1896. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, no, they probably had
13
stopwatches back then.
What year? Well, hold on. What year?
Sure,
1896.
that's right. That's right around the turn of. Yeah, I'm sure they had pocket watches.
That's right around the same time frame as the Mary Celeste. So it was probably those people that died in 46 minutes.
That's exactly who it was. Oh my God, there we
That
go.
was them. They all just jumped off the boat. The mermaids dragged them underneath and then ate them.
Probably.
That's it.
We found the answer.
Someone running next to them counting, Jason.
Yeah, Tuna, if you scrub the video ahead all the way at the bottom of the thing, it'll bring you to right up to where we are if you ever come back. If you just scrub all the way to the, like, what'll look like at the bottom if you're going to the end of the video, it'll bring you right up to where we are in case you're ever lagging.
Always seems to be lagging, doesn't he?
Ooh, Tui's throwing shade at Ed. Bitch, please.
All right, so the next one is,
rules. Okay.
how many muscles are there in your fingers?
Oh, there's loads. There's like 100.
How many muscles?
It's like 100 or 200 or something stupid.
I'm going to say, all right, hold on. I want to hear everybody else so I can kind of judge you.
100,
So you can gauge it.
150.
Well, Kerry's going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
she's
5.
like trying to, how many am I working out now?
400, I guess.
400.
Okay, Kerry says 400. Marty, how about you?
60.
Jay says 167. I'm going to go with, Matt says 236.
Very
Hold on,
precise.
T has a question. Oh, boy. Okay.
Hold
What's the
on.
question?
Okay, go for it, T.
Is T the one with the guinea pigs? Is he your brother?
Yes.
I'm getting
Yep.
there. I'm getting there.
There we go. You're getting it. Yeah, it made you the clever spreadsheet in the group chat so everybody
How
knows
many
what everybody
fingers-
is.
Per finger, all things one hand or it's just as how many muscles are in your fingers.
In your fingers? Oh, okay.
So it's not saying your whole hand, it's saying your fingers. So I
It's
assume
the
it's just
thumb.
your 4 fingers.
Oh.
Oh, you think?
None.
Oh.
I don't know how many fingers it is. Like I'm sorry, it just literally says
Get it right.
in your fingers. I don't know.
He is taking the piss.
It's going to be.
I will write to A Shot in the Dark and complain that there's not the precise amount of fingers on my question. So it's a.
Well, how are we going to get it right?
I don't make these questions.
Not thumb, Chantel, apparently. Fingers.
Oh my god. I
All
don't know if that precise.
Is anybody else want to bust our balls? Anybody else?
Maybe we should. Maybe it's all.
Fucking hell.
Just guess a random number, please.
69.
There we go. I really hope it is.
96.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna go there. I could do a joke, but I'm not going to go there.
Go there.
Yeah.
Go the distance.
Do it.
I'll tell you the joke after the show.
Oh, party pooper.
It's definitely not for the show.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going 150. I'm going to stick my 150.
150. Okay. Phew. We're all wrong.
It's like 1,000.
Everyone's wrong.
Okay.
Everybody.
It's like,
Is it zero?
There is 0.
I said that.
Oh,
Did you
no.
say that?
That was my initial answer. Was 0 because it's all tendons. There's no
Okay.
muscle.
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
all
tendons.
I
So
know.
this-
Yeah.
The tendons, it's all down here. Everything you do here is right here
Yeah.
or here. Like you even like.
All right, smarty bum.
Yes.
Well, hey, not bad for a dropout, huh?
Tendons.
What?
Yeah.
Did
All
you
makes
really
sense.
drop out? Or you lied again?
Yeah, friend.
No. I really did drop out. That's a real thing.
I dropped out too.
Right on.
Oh, well. All right.
That's how you get. That's how I got this cushy gig.
All right. So, quick last 2 questions, and then we'll go. The heaviest recorded bird was an ostrich. How much did it weigh in stones?
Oh.
Oh God.
I'm out.
48 stones. That's like a million pounds.
All you
right?
Americans are screwed.
Yeah.
Wait a
Well,
minute. How much is a stone weigh?
We're
Like-
not even
It's
gonna
like
go.
we went through this in another show. Actually, it's like
Well, no,
3
because
point
if
something
we're gonna go-
pounds or 4 point something pounds, something like that.
Okay.
15 stone.
It was before I said 69, Ed.
10 stone, I say. What
Stone is a
stone?
weight of measurement in the UK.
It's
We
however big you want the
use
stone to
stones
be.
and we weigh ourselves with them.
So just pick a stone. That's how much.
It's what they tie to people to drag them underneath to Mary Celeste to get answers out of them before the mermaids eat them.
Only since he's running out with touch, so just pick a number.
Any number. I don't care what number. Pick a number.
8.
How much do you weigh? This will give him a bit of a ballpark.
I only know it in kilo.
For God's sake.
You don't know what you weigh?
Yeah.
Well, not in stone.
Well,
Right,
No.
I
I do kilo. For
So
weight.
what do you weigh in kilos?
92.
All right, so that's what, 3 pounds per kilo or something like that, some shit? Oh my God, we suck.
Right,
We are
okay.
No, that
terrible
can't be
friends.
right. 92 times
I
3.
don't know. Look, what's the answer?
Well, use me. I'm
I'm just gonna tell you the answer because
I'm
like
not-
people will be going to bed in a minute.
I'm 14 stone.
you'll never.
Bloody bugging bollocks.
So use me as a guide.
All right.
22.
Then I'm going to say 20 stone now.
Yeah, I'll 22.
And I said 15 stone.
I'm sticking with 8. I don't care.
That's
Yeah.
so much.
Well, you know, I'm not.
It is 24 stone and 9 pounds.
Ooh, so
Wow.
close.
Wait, you use pounds and stone? All right, screw
Yeah.
you guys, man. I'm done trying to understand
pounds
this.
are the same thing.
No.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
pounds and stones are the same thing?
Well,
Then why the fuck wouldn't you just say pounds?
Because like when you get so many pounds, like there's 14 pounds in a stone.
Then you get tons. Oh, I'm done.
Adam,
I can't.
think about
What?
what you said. Ostrich, right?
Yeah.
You said 24.
Yeah.
Ostriches weigh way more than 24 American pounds.
yeah.
No, it's
That
24 stone.
turkey that girl was holding at work today was 41 pounds.
No, it says 24 stone and 14 pounds, and 24 stone and
I do love Annika. She's great.
9 pounds.
Girl.
Okay, next question. Let's go to the last one.
A stone weighs 14 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, stone's 14 pounds.
What is
Yeah.
it? What is it?
Well done, Bob.
No, don't
You
worry.
said yeah like he knew that.
They
Come
know,
on.
they know now. They know. How many calories are there in a Big Mac? And now it's
Oh,
not an American
oh,
Big Mac, it's
God.
not a British Big Mac, just a fucking Big Mac. I don't care.
Okay,
what country it's in.
380.
Before you start asking,
380
Big Mac.
calories. 380 calories.
Does the Big Mac come with double cheese?
Oh, that's a good
No,
question.
actually, Adam's
It's a
right.
freaking Big Mac.
No, Adam's right.
That's a 380.
About 380, yeah.
Yeah,
385.
Calories.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
say
about
400.
That was actually, Kerry, that was going to be my other guess. If it wasn't 380, it was going to be 380, 385, somewhere around there.
Well, it's either between 380 to 5. But I'm
Jeff said 6,800.
Any more
27.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
a lot.
say
a
5,
week's worth of calories.
532. 532.
532.
And I don't think
More?
that, I don't
Any
actually
more?
think, I don't think it's actually
Any
that much.
raises?
No, I don't want to play anymore.
The salads are
It
worse.
sucks. I'm going home with my
Where you
baseball
go?
cards.
The salads are worse, but I'm going to go 532.
532, and you're saying 3.
I think
80?
Adam's right though.
365.
I love this, Amy.
It is 508. So you're closer. 21 billion. Yeah, that's probably about right.
And you win a prize.
Delicious.
508.
Salads are worse though.
Are they?
It's worse.
How is the salad worse than a Big Mac?
Because the dressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really bad.
dressing's
You
got
guys like
580 calories.
Drown salads in dressing.
I don't eat salads because it's just easier to eat the shit food that has less calories in it than to make a salad. And
It is
do
a
the, so there you go.
You're wrong in this
Oh
life.
my
That's
God.
where it was.
I tell you, you don't get to wear the look I do by not eating. So
All right then. Next week, what we're doing?
surprise show. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to tune in to find out. Stay, pay attention to the social media. Find Tom and Amy at.
It is St Andrew's Day next week on Tuesday.
That's not what we're doing.
No, I'm just telling them it's that.
Why are you telling them that?
Because it.
I don't know.
Happy future St. Andrew's Day.
That's like telling them it's happy tomorrow.
Do you wish each other well on that day?
Yeah, and do you guys like? Is there like hugs involved or some shit?
High fives?
What are we doing?
High fives. It's like good show.
The dragon.
Do we get to have wave flags? Or
Yeah, we
something?
do wave British flags.
I know it's St Andrew's Day
Wow.
this week on Tuesday.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
dragon as well.
Right, then it's not the dragon, then is it? It's the knight.
You just said it's the dragon.
I'm trying to remember which one it is.
You're the one teaching it.
You better do your research, Amy.
This is the greatest show ever. This is the greatest show ever.
So yeah, next week we haven't got a clue what we're doing, but it's going to be a good show anyway.
It's going to be Saturday.
I will advertise it at some point. Apologies if there's been any doll videos or anything recently. These dolls are all packed away, unfortunately, because we are getting ready to move. But as soon as we move, we'll be banging out a lot more videos.
Be in January.
Yeah, be January time when you see all that. But hopefully, we're going to get some good activity when we get them out of the box again. But yeah, apart from that,
Yeah, 'cause we-
massive thank you to everyone in the chat for joining us tonight. And obviously, to Jeff, Matt, and Rob. Obviously, tonight's show is dedicated to you guys. Please check out Mr. Hefty. We will be on there at some point again, that's for sure.
For the chip challenge.
With some
Yeah, but I think the chip challenge and stuff, like, we'll have to, because we're still waiting on people. There's going to be something coming up. There's going to be something coming up very soon.
we will
I don't know what it is, but the next couple of weeks there will be something. Check out for it on social media.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be the Jello talk.
The Jello talk.
Oh,
We're just
we're
going
not
to a whole hour and a half dedicated to Jello.
Yes.
Please check out Mr. Marty's Upstate New York UFO page. He's posting on there. Lamp posts and stuff if you want to see that.
That only happens once.
Nice.
I didn't post it.
That's true. You did post it. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And definitely check out Kerry's Etsy page and follow her on Instagram and definitely TikTok. She is one of the best mediums out there, that is for sure. So, and obviously leave her a little review on Etsy. It really helps her with her business because it is her income. So please go and check her out.
You don't want Kerry to starve, do you? You're not a jerk, are you?
From this number to feed Kerry.
It's the holidays, man. Come on, give till it hurts, or it's gonna hurt.
The funds, what they GoFunds.
We've got GoFundMe's for everything now.
Yeah, it's
We've got
just-
GoFundMe's for
Please
GoFundMe's.
give money.
Just give money.
Yeah, just
I don't
give
know if-
money
I
to
don't know
all of us.
I'm gonna
Just give
try
us
and
money.
see-
Just send money to us.
I'm gonna try and see if you guys can see this, but whoop. hold
Is
on.
it the lamppost?
No,
It's not your browser
It's
history.
got
Is
more.
it?
Yeah, we don't really see the browser history.
No.
Chickswithwhats.com? Oh.
It's me again.
Yeah,
it's another
yeah, you're
one.
not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, it's
That's
another one.
Carrie's page, her only page.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that-
Kerry
Yeah.
only has
At the bottom.
one page. If you have somebody that adds you saying I'm Kerry, they are not. Kerry has
I'm
one
not.
page, and it's
I don't
below
know.
in the description. So only click on the one in the description, then you'll know it's the right
You
one.
should put
Yeah.
a picture
You have to put the right
of
one,
Ryan
Hedwig.
Kerry.
All right, guys, we will see you next week. We love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next Friday.
Stay spooky.
See you
Stay
later.
spooky.
Bye.